Massa, for those people who are saying Ghana is not safe, you can't go outside after 12, Ghana is not safe, there is thieves. Massa, I show you. Now I'm in Jolu, 12 a.m. Oof, it's 1 a.m. now, guys, and I'm walking in Jolu alone. That's 1 a.m. at morning. Abu Sokai, 2:45 a.m. right now, guys, and I'm walking freely. A lot of Ghanaians also are passing next to me. They are just saluting me. That's it. Right now, guys, I'm at Adabraka by myself. As you see, it's 3:20 a.m. Nobody's talking to me. People are passing next to me, just asking if I need something. Ghana is very safe. Let's compare it to the United States of America. A lot of people are dreaming to go there. But even in the United States, which is a very big country, it's not safe. You can't do that. What you can do in Ghana, you cannot do in all other countries, guys. Like, I've been in so many countries, guys, in my life. I traveled a lot in my life. And the best country I found here is like Ghana. You have UAE, is safe, but the people are rubbish. Ghana is safe, and the people are very sweet. I think, let me put it like that. I think Ghanaian people are literally the best, the sweetest, the most welcoming people in the world. That's my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
Enkrofo no mo ewo adaje paa se de yesi aka Ghana ho ensem ahodododo na efa se de Ghana ya asundwe man se de Ghana eye ahotoman basa yo ene ade enhyeda enimu no enkrofo bi no still na omo enhyeda enyini a de da ho yi so aye hu yi eye lady oda ho no mu ya ese ye toto na no he wusua ono so eye the same thing o se o ne mayo ana wati ese Ghana eye asundwe man Ghana yo maya basa yo enim ana o sha asese o ya research e dia fa Ghana ho die ntia e ma Ghana e ya asundwe man no na true no research no mo no ebusia wode be pie mu e wo Ghana ha se no esan so de nani kotwura mansa e ba Ghana ha no mo e be hwe se e ya sa be na de wate no etia na video ne da ho no ye ntie lady ne nsem ahodo a oka e de kire amansan wankasa ho bedwiri.
You've probably seen this video. It's all over the internet with millions of views.
Now, okay, let's do Ghana. What did you go to Ghana to do?
I did research.
Research on what?
Understanding why Ghana is the most neurologically sound for the most amount of years in Africa. No war, just peace. So my university thought it was significant. Like, why is this country in the midst of this whole continent having peace?
Now the video is about a researcher who came to Ghana just to research on why there's never been a civil war in Ghana.
I would live in any country in Africa above America any day, anytime.
Why?
Ghana is often called West Africa's shining democratic star. It has a reputation for its political and economic stability. According to the recently released Global Peace Index report, it's Africa's second most peaceful country and the first in the region.
And why Ghana has remained peaceful while many countries around it have experienced conflicts.
And when you went to Ghana, what did you discover?
The whole study, after 5 years of researching from the bottom of Ghana to the top, all through asking the same question for 5 years, we found that they just live in the present moment.
In this video, we break down and find out that what did she even discover after living in Ghana for 5 solid years.
What do you know about Ghana?
I'm making it. People there have names for the day they were born.
Oh, what day were you born?
I was born Friday, and my name would be Coffee.
How did you know that?
I searched it up.
I love living in Ghana. It's such a vibe. That's it and that's all.
In general, my vision has always been to live in Ghana. Just in terms of quality of life, how I envisaged my life with my children, my wife and I, we envisaged our family to be here. So we were always conscious about moving to Ghana. And so much so that even when we were in the UK, we both began building our businesses that centered on Ghana. Mine being Kuro and my wife with her textiles business. So that whatever we were doing in the UK day job, we never lost sight of what we were there to do. So whether it be me coming back to do marketing efforts or her coming back to get stock, we were always having to come back.
Having ties together.
Yeah, and we made a decision basically that said, well, if I was to go on any holiday in the world, is there something that gives me that Ghana doesn't? And the answer was no. If I wanted to party, which I don't do anymore, but beach, you know, nature, whatever, Ghana gave it to us.
Hi, my English is not perfect, but I really want to say something about the people in Ghana. Since I arrived, I met very kind and polite people who are always ready to help and listen. I'm especially grateful at work for the way they welcomed me. It's not easy to arrive somewhere new when many people have been working for more than 10 years, but they made it feel easy for me. So thank you so much, Ghana. You've been very kind to me. Bye.
Hello guys, so at this very moment this amazing group from Kalimba Travels arrived in Ghana, West Africa, the motherland, and that is the CEO of Kalimba Travels, who is there holding the Ghana flag in her left arm. So the group really made it, and they came out from Kotoka International Airport, although the name has been changed to Accra International Airport, that we still have the word Kotoka over there, and there is no Obake, there is still Akwaba. So that's me myself holding the Ghana flag, and we are taking the group to the bus for us to start a beautiful, amazing trip in Ghana, West Africa. This trip was so amazing indeed, and stay tuned with the Faustos, and I'm going to bring you more updates about what really went on in this amazing trip. Thank you, Ghana, and thank you, Kalimba Travels. This is the Faustos.
Someone said to me, isn't it really random that you're going to Ghana on holiday? And I was like, what's random about Ghana? Have you seen it? Have you actually seen how incredible Ghana is? Would you just look at it? Me and my husband took a trip back to his homeland, Ghana, and we just spent the time working, but also resting a lot and just taking things in Ghana time. If you know, you know. Yes, we had a few mishaps, like breaking down on the motorway, having to bribe to get our way through customs. But you know what? Most of it was our fault. But when people say Ghana is the most peaceful and friendly, warm welcome, Akwaba, you will ever receive, it is so true. Like when you're haggling with people, with aunties in the market, everyone does it with a smile. It's just so friendly. And I feel like the warmth is just really genuine as well. Some of my favourite memories is just speaking to locals, just in the taxis, just on the streets. People just make time for one another, and I really want to take that back to the UK.
Okay, so I just got to Black Star Square, which is where I'm going to take some really cool pictures with my flag. And there's a few people here, and it's more like open, and I think here is cooler for the celebration and everything. There's so many people. It's a really big space. It's just nice, good vibes.
Good morning. I want to talk to you about Ghana Customs versus U.S. Customs. When you get off that plane in Ghana, they only ask you one question. They make this real simple, and that is, what brings you to Ghana? And then after you answer the question, they tell you to have a good day because they're letting you go. Doesn't work like that in the United States because there's some systemic things going on. The first thing they ask you is, do you have $10,000 on you right now? And of course, if you say no, then you're fine. You don't have to do a lot of paperwork. If you say yes, they're going to be looking at you, shaking you down, looking through your bags. Next thing they're going to ask, do you have any expensive purses? Prada, Gucci, whatever. And if you say yes, they're going to be looking at those purses because they're going to know that you're from Africa if you are from Africa. They're checking to see if they're illegal or fake goods because a lot of fake goods come in from that continent. Then you think it's over, but it's not. They ask you, do you have any sportswear, jerseys, anything like that that you purchased while you were in Africa/Ghana? And of course, if you say yes, they're going to be going all through your bags because they feel like most of the goods that come there from Africa are fake. And if you say no and they believe you, then they'll let you go. But do you see the difference between the two? One sort of trust, they're very trusting, and the other is extremely suspicious. So if you ever come to the United States, U.S. Customs is very serious, and they are trained to look at it, and they can determine if there's deception on your part. So just be very careful. All right.
Hi, I'm Myrna Stefan. I'm from the United States. I specifically in the state of Michigan, and I'm a student at the University of Michigan as well. And yeah, my experience here has been so amazing. Everyone is so welcoming. The culture here is so unique and so different from what it is in the United States. And I'm so grateful to get to be here and experience that. Yeah, so the project that we came here for is we're developing a device that tests for cervical cancer in women. And we came here to do qualitative analysis to determine what other barriers and what factors might hinder patients from using this device. And so our impact is that hopefully we can help reduce the rates of cervical cancer and help more people avoid developing this preventable cancer. So we've developed the urine collection device, and now we're currently working on the machine aspect that will determine which markers are in cervical cancer, and we're in the process of figuring out which of those markers exist and inputting them into the machine. What's my experience? Yeah, the culture I think is so unique. One thing that really stood out to me was the community and how tight-knit it is. Within each district, it seems as though everyone is just one big family and everyone is so connected, especially to the church as well, which is one thing that I've noticed. Thank you.
Also, in my journey of learning Tree too, I have realised there's so many similarities between Tree and Cantonese and Mandarin as well. So for example, wo obviously in Tree means you, but in Mandarin it means me. So I find that super confusing when I'm trying to use it in a sentence, and then I have to like switch my thinking from I to you. So that's really confusing. Me pa chow, please. To me in Cantonese it sounds like someone is saying me pa tao, I'm shy. So there's a really like cool connection between the two languages, where I feel like it's easier for me to remember because I can just translate it to Cantonese, but actually it doesn't really translate very well. But I love watching those videos of Ghanaian people who can speak Cantonese.